You're live. See who joins us. I'm gonna see if I can get this just a little bit straighter.
You can super chat yourself.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Anyone join us? Oh, we have 2 people thumbs up already. Guys, welcome. We're trying something different.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Discussing about demon dragons.
Yeah. We're in our mini studio, and look who's here with us.
Cookie.
Cookie, say hi.
Okay.
Who's it?
Fishing, what's up?
Yeah, go ahead.
You can see the comments here.
Oh, well, you can see them there.
Kentucky
Okay.
Catman Outdoors.
Welcome, PD.
Hey.
Kentucky. Thank you for joining. We're gonna be doing a little short video today on demon dragons. I've had questions. We've had questions about demon dragons. Some of my last few videos that I've been catching catfish, you hear the word that I'm using the demon dragon / spook, and those who have heard of demon dragons, this is what a demon dragon looks like right here.
Fishing, not catching, what's up?
Hey guys, thank you so much for
Catfish
joining.
Bill, what's up?
Catfish Bill, Mr. Bill, thank you. Mr. Bill is pro staff on demon dragons, so I have 2 demon dragons here. Here we go. Here's another one right here. This is an actual Muddy River edition. I have 2 demon dragons, and we're gonna be talking a little bit about demon dragons. Do I like using them? And yes I do. So what do you think about demon dragons? Here's the thing: is that we were gonna go live, and I said, Cookie, today's talk is demon dragons. He's like, what are demon dragons? That's what Cookie said.
So you can explain to the stream and me.
Yeah, exactly. So this will be for both of us here. So these are demon dragons, guys. When you hear me say the word that the catfish that I caught that day, or the video that that we caught, you'll hear me say demon dragon / spook. What this is really pretty much is it's an actual spook. But these here are the demon dragons.
What's up?
Guys, thank you so much for joining.
Hello.
Gonna have a quick conversation here. I don't know if it's gonna go for 30 minutes or maybe 45. We'll see how it works out. I hope the sound quality is good. We have an extra external mic on. These are spooks.
Yeah.
These are spooks. These were in my saltwater tackle box for over 15 years, and I just cut the treble hooks off.
Oh, Sky Hill.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah. What are we? Have we missed anything? Any important questions so far? So, we're gonna go really quickly on tying a demon dragon. Well, this one's already tied, but we can retie it. As a matter of fact, when I started first using demon dragons, about maybe 6 months ago, maybe a little bit more than 6 months ago, I had been hearing about them before then, about 6 months, and I had tried them, and till I finally I won these. I'm not sure if I won these from Catfish Weekly. Or from Catfish Bill, or one of those shows when he had a live stream, and I realized that I had been using them and I had been catching a few fish, but I had been tying them wrong. Well, there's not a wrong way and a right way, but the way I was tying them was pretty much the same way as you see here, but I was using, of course, a knot here and a knot here. Catfish Bill, when he sent me this, he showed me this rig. You just do a one overhand loop knot right there, and that way you can move it. You do a overhand loop knot, and you come through here, and you go through there. Yeah, it just kind of zigzags and swivels. And this just made a whole lot more sense to me to use it this way. Guys, thank you so much for joining.
Like the studio.
Oh, like the mini studio? Thank you guys, appreciate that. This is my workshop, and this is actually. We use it for 2 things. Well, we're going to use it for 2 things. YouTube and my spray booth. This is where I spray cabinet doors. It's a smaller area, and then on that side is the actual shed. One day we'll show you. Well, we don't have a whole lot of people joining us today, but those who are here, we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So these are demon dragons. I was on the website yesterday, I believe, and they're on sale right now. So you can pick 4 of these, and they're $20 right now for 4 of these. They're a $5 discount. But the only thing is that they changed last month. Is that if you bought $50 worth of demon dragons, they would send it free shipping, but that changed. It's not free shipping any longer.
No more.
No, it's not. So it's like $8.
Just for shipping?
Yeah, for shipping. Yeah. So they are on sale right now, guys. So if you got money, you want to buy the actual Demon Dragon, get the actual Demon Dragon.
So is there any real difference between
Is there any?
Demon Dragon?
That's a good question. So, okay, so a difference. So this is a spook. This was a spook. Let me see here, right here. This is a spook right here. It's a junior spook, right here. Junior spook right here, and it's a lot smaller. It's got cool color, and here's the thing: is that the reason I started using this is, remember, guys, me and Cookie, we do bank fishing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna speak from a bank's standpoint. We don't do boat fishing. The only reason I started going to Demon Dragons is because catfishing last year got really difficult. We weren't catching very many catfish last year because we had record-breaking rainfall here, and catfishing got really difficult, really tough, and it just kind of shut down. And I started suspending my baits off the muddy floor. And that was my main thing, is I just wanted to try something different. I just got desperate. I just wanted to catch fish. And yeah, we started landing some fish on Demon Dragons. Now, if the question comes, is that, there's a question there. I was oh yeah, he was wondering what a Demon Dragon is. Yeah, I know, guys, there's a lot of people, if you're just tuning in, you're going to say, what does this have to do with catfishing? I asked the same question over a year ago when I started hearing Demon Dragons. I'll be honest. I was like, what is this? All this talk about Demon Dragons? Is this like a bass lure or saltwater for redfish or speckled trout? And like I said, all of these here. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. All of these here. These were all in my saltwater tackle box that I hadn't opened and touched in over 15 years. And all I did is I cut off the treble hooks that come with it. So it's just a spook. So really quickly, I just want to go over some points here. Demon Dragons cost right now about $7 to $8 a piece. If you buy just 4 and you pay for shipping, they're pretty expensive. But there are other alternatives, guys. If you want to go straight to, I guess, what the pros use, we're not pros, but like I said, I haven't purchased any Demon Dragons. The ones I do have, they have been sent to me. What are we missing here? Nothing? Okay. So, anyways, going back to the Demon Dragon, there is other alternatives and cheaper. If you go to the big box stores, Bass Pro Shop, Cabela's, and you can find some of these sometimes. This is a Walmart brand, and this was on clearance. When I stopped in there, they were in the discount. I got these for $1. This one here is from Cabela's. No, I'm sorry, Bass Pro Shop, and these are like $2.25. I just got to cut the hooks off, and it's gonna do pretty much the same thing as Demon Dragon. But if you want to use what the big professionals use, this you can go straight to the Demon Dragon. Any questions?
No.
Anything we're missing?
There's a different sounds
Yes.
between them?
Yes, there is. Remember,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can hear this. That's a Muddy River Demon Dragon. And guys, those of you keep up with my videos, this is actually my favorite spook because it does resemble the eel that we like to use.
Yeah.
This is the closest thing, and this has a lot of rattle to it. But keep in mind, we normally don't fish fast moving water unless we're on the Potomac side. So my Demon Dragon, all it's doing is suspending the bait off the floor. That's all it's doing. We're not gonna do the rattle effect. If you did have a live brim, a sunfish, what they call perch, it would move it around. You would have that little bit of rattle.
Does color matter for water conditions?
That's another good question, guys. This is strictly my opinion. I'm not a professional on these Demon Dragons. Catfish Bill, if he's here, he can answer that question. In my opinion, no. Color would not matter. The only thing it's that what looks cool is that when you're done and you're walking with your rods and they're down. Let me show you. Oh well, they're not together. Let's see. When you're walking, these here are whisker seeker chubs. That's pretty much when you're showing them off. Is when you're walking around, moving from side to side.
Color doesn't really matter.
Color doesn't really matter. It does not.
The sound does help.
Sound does help if you're in the current in the riverside, but us being in the tidal basin, there's very slight movement. So I don't know if this would really help. I all I'm doing it right now is keeping it off the bottom. Cons. Let's go over cons. Price point. That to me it's a little expensive. Demon Dragons are a little expensive. And we cast, I like to say we cast, my distance on casting, I like to cast it maybe 50, 60 yards out. I know sometimes people say, oh, I can cast 100 yards. I cannot. When you add a Demon Dragon, you're gonna cut back on your casting distance, guys. It is gonna come in. You're gonna lose probably 5 yards. I mean, it's just, you're adding something besides, your standard Carolina rig. That's exactly what this is, and you're adding this just to suspend your bait off the bottom, off the muddy bottom. That's what we use it for. I know there's people who do catfish tournaments on boats, and they're diehard Demon Dragon fans, but most of them are being sponsored, and I couldn't imagine losing too many of these. I mean, you go on a fishing trip and you lose, 2 or 3.
That's
yeah.
Losing one of these is $7, right?
It's $7. Losing one.
So there's always cheaper alternatives. Though.
There is cheaper alternatives.
So you said there's one that was like $2.
Okay. So if there's anyone who's brand new to catfishing and say, well, I would love to suspend my bait off the bottom. I know Catfish Bill doesn't want to hear this, but hello, Mr. Patriot. There is starting points. You can go to Walmart and start off with the Sandy Cooper rig. These are like $1.50. This will do the exact same thing. Suspend your bait. You won't have no rattle. I do have one here rigged up, but this is the same thing as the Whisker Seeker here. Here we go. Here's the rig. Just Sandy Cooper rig. You add and it will suspend it off the bottom. Same thing right here. Anything we're missing? Thank you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
They don't really matter. It's just that what you like and what you can afford. It's what Bill.
100%. It's what you can afford. I've been on Demon Dragon website several times. I mean, I don't go like every day, but once a month I go and check in, and the website has improved. In the past, it was a little bit difficult if you wanted to pinpoint, and let's say that you wanted the Catfish Bill 66. You want his edition. In the past, it was a little bit difficult to pick 4 of his. Now, it's been really modernized. It's really easy to pick a 4-pack. Muddy River is a pro staff. There's several awesome ones. There's some really nice ones in there. There's a goldfish. There's a chartreuse, really green. But I just want to go over, like I said, once again, all my videos, you'll see me fishing with these right now lately. Demon Dragon / Spooks, or once again, even down to the Whisker Seeker, the chubs. Who's joining? Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate that. Let me show you the Whisker Seeker. The Whisker Seeker chub is more like a junior spook, but this already comes with its leader and its hook already attached here. So then, of course, you would need to add longer leader here, at least longer than this, twice as long as this, so it can suspend off the bottom right here. That's what on the catfish tournament that was in the tidal basin 3 weeks ago. I was using Whisker Seeker chubs, but like I said, catfishing that day was very difficult. We didn't catch anything. There's a question coming in.
You can for Demon Dragons, you can add a line rattle and have about $1 in it.
Yes, 100%. like I said, guys, I just wanted to go over. I had someone ask me, you know, what are you doing with bass lures, catfishing, and like I said once again, it's an outstanding question. I would never have thought I would be using these demon dragons, spooks, but they're working. Now, here's a good question, guys. If you're gonna ask me, what rig have I caught my biggest fish? Now, most of you guys have caught bigger fish than me. In DC Tidal Basin is 40 pounds. That's my biggest. And right outside the tidal basin, on the channel side, is 52 pounds. And if you ask me which one of these spooks, dragons, peg floats has landed our biggest fish, none of them. It's strictly straight the Carolina rig. Carolina rig, where are we at here? Guys, those who don't know rigs, but the Carolina rig is exactly this. Right here, hook, leader line, and of course this goes to your sinker without the dragon. This is the Carolina rig right here. But I'll be honest, once you start suspending your baits, it's hard to stop. I'll be honest, I haven't gone back to a Carolina rig, even though that's what in the past, but this was 3 or 4 years ago, guys, when catfishing was just outstanding here. I mean, it was booming. I mean, we can go out there and we can catch 2 or 3 30-pound catfish. It hasn't been like that since, but I can only tell you this: once you start spending your baits, it's hard to stop. There was a long question that came up.
There's a question. 3 ounce no roll will be on Saturday. I thought that was caught 15.
Yes, the Carolina rig, guys. But we haven't gone back to it.
No?
We have not. Ever since I started suspending my baits. And here's the thing, guys, is I don't normally follow trend, but like I said, Catfish Bill sent me 4 of these, but I want them. I want them. And ever since then, I mean, I went out and I purchased all kinds of stuff. I mean, like I said, we already went over there's all kinds of different ways, cigar floats, peg floats. You want to add anything? No?
So did you use anything special before? Like fusion dragons, or did you ever have used something?
Let me tell you. Let's go over a quick story about the suspension. Let's not mention demon dragons, but just suspend your bait. Once again, you can go as cheap as 30 cents. 30 cents. You can go Whisker Seeker and buy these nice rigs, or you come with them. This will almost cost half of what a demon dragon will cost. Half. So last year, do you remember when you had the baseball game and we showed up to the catfish tournament?
Yeah.
We showed up at noontime. So that catfish tournament, guys, had been going on. It was halfway done, and we showed up, and we were gonna try to place or catch fish in half the time as the other anglers. I showed up, and we started fishing right next to Sean.
Yeah.
Okay, we were about maybe 50 yards away from Sean, and he already had caught about 4 or 5 catfish, nothing large. Let me show you the rig. I'm gonna show you the rig. We started fishing right beside my good friend Sean, and we didn't catch monsters, guys. But I can only tell you this: while he hadn't caught a fish in over a few hours, we showed up with this rig right here, which is the Santee Cooper rig. The Santee rig or Santee Cooper rig. Once again, guys, this is the same thing as a Carolina rig. The only reason you're seeing 2 ounce, no roll sinkers, because I needed 4. But this is the rig that pulled us in second place in half the time. Nobody else that day on that catfish tournament was suspending their baits. This rig pulled us in second place, and we won $100. Remember that day?
Yeah, and also wasn't they were on the other side.
Yeah.
Everyone was on the other side.
On the other side. But remember, we were fishing right next to Sean. He wasn't catching anything. We show up and we start suspending our bait, and we pull in second place. We caught, I think, a 16 or 17 pound catfish and some other ones. So there are times that suspending your bait will catch fish, and you can actually win the tournament. Thank you, guys. There are some amazing people in here. Thank you so much. We got 12 people in here, and we're not even fishing. we were gonna plan to go hopefully live tomorrow fishing, but Cookie had a baseball game today. We had severe thunderstorms come through. We got postponed, so your game will be played tomorrow. So we can't go fishing tomorrow. We'll see if we go this weekend. Maybe Saturday. Maybe this week can go live. Guys, I want to show you. Here we go.
Custom rod.
Custom. I want to show you this custom rod, guys. I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but let's see. Let it focus. All this has been wrapped with high reflected tape. It took me several hours to wrap this. Here's the top piece. This is the Whisker Seeker 9.5 heavy action. Let's pull that one. Can you give me this one here?
Yeah, the bottom half.
Guys, you're gonna be blown away when we go live, and we have the lights facing this. This rod is gonna look absolutely amazing. I don't know if we can do it here, but it's gonna be awesome.
Turn up all the lights.
What do we got something going on here?
Any tips on how you made your PVC pipe pole holder?
PVC pipe holder. Are you talking about the ones that you can see back here? I'm sure it is. Guys, these rod holders I absolutely love, and it is extremely easy to make. You need 3 pieces. This is rebar. This is half-inch rebar, which is steel, I think. Half-inch rebar, okay? And then this is PVC pipe right here. PVC pipe. One thing I wish I would have done is I wish I would have cut this a little bit longer. I would have, because some of the butts of my rods get stuck here as I'm pulling it out. And then here is a 45-degree cut angle here. Now when you build these, you always want the rebar to stick out just slightly, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. Because I always have a heavy duty hammer and I'm always gonna hit them in. Now, the only downside to this, it's a little heavy, okay? So most people, what they do on these here, they add those plumber clamps. I don't like those plumber clamps, but they work. I'm not saying they don't. Right here, guys, this is simple duct tape. That's all it is. It is a little tricky. It's holding it in place and then just wrapping the duct tape really, really nice. I mean, you can come up with your design, guys. I mean, I've never had problems with this duct tape. Of course, I've always keep them indoors. Now, I'm sure duct tape will deteriorate if you keep it outside, but these are always kept inside. They are painted with high fluorescent paint to match the Whisker Seekers. It is a good idea to prime it with an oil-based Kilz before you spray fluorescent paint. Fluorescent paint is like a translucent paint, so it does take many multi-coats, but in the summertime, it dries in a matter of 5-10 minutes. That powder coat dries very, very fast. This one was not primed, so you can see here, you can see through, let's see here, you can see the letters of the PVC pipe. And if anybody wants to take a guess how many coats these have, I guarantee these have over 10 coats of orange high fluorescent paint. It's got that many coats of paint. It's very, very hard to cover. Anything we got going on? Anything we're missing?
Justin Fishing Fetish, and also Irvin the Pit Tours.
Guys, thank you so much for joining. We're trying something different. We're trying something new here at home. We can maybe do Tackle Talk once a week, if possible.
Maybe, yeah.
If it works out. I mean, if you guys straight up, if you think this is boring, let us know. We won't do it. I'm not ever trying to bore anyone, because that's why, if you notice, my videos, guys, I try to keep them as short as possible. I'll get to the point where it's the takedown, fighting the fish a little bit, landing it, weighing it, showing it, and back in the water. I don't try to make a long video out of nothing if there isn't anything.
And we leave timestamps just if you want to get to the point.
On live videos, I will always leave timestamps when we're catching fish, so that if you miss our live show, you can always go back and see if we caught anything. I'll put exactly when we're catching fish. Oh, we have a huge delay there.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Not much, really.
Well, we kind of went over some pet floats, some demon dragons. Oh, I do want to touch on demon dragons, because my good friend Bill, if he's still here or not. Demon Dragons came out with a brand new, which it goes more with the name Demon. It's more of a transparent, it's more clearish. It's a little bit bigger, and let me tell you the cool thing is. So when it goes in the water, it has a light, a red light, and it lights up. Well, I mean, is it gonna help catch more fish? I'm not gonna answer that. Probably not, but I think it's cool. I think when you get creative, that's being creative. Demon Dragon here, like I said, for the most part, it's a spook. Cut off the treble hooks, and you're good to go.
So when you drop it into the water, it just lights up?
Exactly, because as soon as this prong and this prong touch water, it makes a connection, and it lights up. They're on their website right now. Three for $20. The only thing that I don't like is the shipping. I don't like paying shipping. It's $8. We all get so used to the Amazon Prime, and I don't want to pay shipping. That's what the only thing that is, and it's funny. It's $8 that keeps me from doing a click to buy it.
Really?
I'll be honest.
It's just $8.
It's just $8. I mean, you're gonna spend more than $8 at McDonald's during lunchtime, and it's just I won't do it. I don't know why. It's just something. There is other ways how you can tie demon dragons. I remember reading a comment that Chris Flores from Muddy River Catfishing. He does not do this little knot here. He just runs it through. The way I understood it is he runs electrical tape right around here, electrical tape here, and you're able to kind of move it either that way. You know, you can move it over. See how this one you can move over too, because it only has one overhead knot right there.
Yeah.
But you can position it. On Catfish Weekly, most of the anglers that are there that I've seen, I keep hearing them that they like to put theirs as close as possible to the hook. I don't like to do that. I like to be at least 2 inches off. I don't like it to be off the floor too much right there.
So,
that's pretty good.
Someone uses a rubber band instead of
a rubber band. I mean, like I said, guys, there's no wrong way. I'm going to tell you the only wrong way, in my opinion, okay? I'm going to show you the only wrong way to use this, okay? This would be wrong. I'm going to tell you why, okay? Keep in mind, here, this is going to be on the floor here. So, if you have this, you're not suspending anything. Your bait's back on the floor. As long as where your hook side is shorter than your leader side. This makes sense. Now you're suspending your bait. But keep in mind, now you're only suspending it, 3 or 4 inches. So once again, this would be wrong. I have seen people use Santee Cooper rigs, and I see them rigged up like this. I'm like, that's kind of defeating the purpose, unless they're fishing in current. In current, of course, the current will take it up.
Yeah.
Yes. We don't normally, we fish the tidal basin or the channel side. Yes, there's a tide, but it's slow moving. This will be incorrect. As long as it's more than halfway, that's correct. Anything else?
No.
No? Guys, like I said, thank you so much for joining. Greatly appreciate it. We'll be here another few more minutes. See if this works out. I'm going to see how the sound quality is.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Who's in there? Irvin?
Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by, Irvin. So
Thanks for
Irvin's the one. Irvin, thank you for coming by. He's the one that has the new camera, that 360.
Oh, that one.
Yes. We're thinking about buying it. Kind of. So he's the one that I was showing you. I was showing Cookie one of your videos. I think you were doing that a couple of months back, but that was pretty cool. Because I mean, we're fishing live.
Yeah.
People don't want to be watching us. They can be watching something else. So.
They can see it.
Yeah, it is cool. Oh, Real Catfishing. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate that. Yes, Maurice. Thank you, Maurice. Maurice is like one of the biggest. I mean, everyone here is amazing, but Maurice is everywhere. He doesn't miss anyone's live show. I always see him everywhere. Thank you so much for being so loyal. Thank you.
So,
Keep think of something, Cookie. Tell me something. So, we're mono. I know the question always comes up: braid or mono? I just love mono, guys. Mono. If you're gonna ask me what line are we currently using, it's kind of funny because I have my favorite line, but I don't use it. Two reasons. Maybe I'm a cheapskate. Price is one. Two. When we do fish for fluorescent lights,
yeah.
the glow on this one here, it's a lot better. Those of you who want to know, or if you care what line we're using, it is the Cabela's. I'll go really close here, so you can check that out.
Well, what makes it your favorite line?
This one here. Well, this is a 40. No, this is 50 pound. So this is only for leader. The price point.
Yeah.
It is very good, very silky. I don't know how much stretch it has. I know Catfish Bill uses Berkeley, and I have seen that one. And I do like the color. I saw it at Walmart, and that just from seeing visual, the green is a lot brighter than this. So that might be a line that we'll be trying out later. But we always use 20-pound test line, guys. I think that's fun. That's kind of one of the reasons I haven't gone to braid, is because whatever happened to the old times when there was like, it was fun or cool to say, oh, I caught a 40-pound fish on, 14-pound test line. Now it's like I caught a 20-pound fish on 60-pound braid line. It's like
Braid's strong. It's
yeah,
reeling in a
yeah,
fish
but
is not a fight. Right?
I always like to. There's a saying says you need to fish with confidence. I like to fish with confidence, but I always like I like to have that little bit of fear.
A challenge.
A challenge. Better word, challenge. Yes, is a challenge. 20-pound test line, guys. Always. I always like to have that, just challenge, like you said.
So you caught your 50 on a what?
The 50 was caught on 20-pound. Oh, going back to my favorite line, Suffix. Sorry, guys. Sometimes my mind just goes off here. Suffix Elite monofilament. I had, when I first started doing YouTube, 14-pound test line, guys, was catching the 20, the 30, and the 40-pound catfish with no problem. Absolutely no problem. Suffix Elite, very, very, very good line. But when I did find the Cabela's, I mean, this is a fraction of what that one cost. Fraction. I mean, it's just from almost, I don't know, I forget, $15 to like almost $5. And you can get, when I bought this, I have a big old spool in the house of 20-pound.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
it's like.
So that's what we're going to be using that for a while. Yeah.
This big.
I think it's like
this
15,
wide.
I don't know how many yards. This got a lot of yards. We'll be using that one for a while. So those who use mono, let me know what you use, guys. Braid, I'll be honest, I don't care. I'm not a braid guy.
I don't understand braid. Like, is it metalish?
No, you don't know what braid is?
I don't really understand.
Okay,
I just know
braid
that
is
cuts.
like. Someone explain what braid is, guys. I have braid.
I know that it's like a.
It's like rope. It's like a very, very thin rope.
Oh yeah, it's like a thin rope, but it's
Yeah.
like.
The only time, guys, I use braid is when I'm going carp fishing. Carp fishing, I need to tie a hair rig, and that is the only reason I will use braid. I do have one spool. It's for the hair rig when I'm putting the plastic corn on the hair. I'm sure the question is going to say, what's a hair rig? But it's for carp fishing. I do have a spool. There we go. Read what Catfish Bill. It's going to come up. Berkeley Big Game. Is that the one that's at Walmart? That's okay. Just let it go.
It's faster.
Oh, it's faster that way?
Oh.
That's okay. It's coming. Guys, thank you so much for hanging around. I kind of had to beg Cookie to come out here with me. He's here.
My son caught a 40-pound blue with cat with 20-pound test line.
There you go. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Keep going.
Yeah.
I'm going to get something real quick.
Be careful. Don't knock something out. didn't come up.
It didn't come up?
No,
It will. It's gonna lag. Alright guys, so maybe on the next show we're gonna do something different. Let me show this. You'll have to see the show to understand the tapes. This tape is high reflective tape. This one, and it just kind of goes on. And when the light hits it, it is an unbelievable display. It would be an awesome show. Hopefully we can catch some fish. But there is a trick, guys, how to install that. And I think I need to kind of share that. And we need to make a good video. Maybe we'll do that next time. Danny just showed up. Danny Schwab.
Yeah.
It's good to see you around, Danny. I haven't.
He's been this stream.
Oh, he has he? Thanks.
It's been lagging hard.
That's all right. Thanks for showing up, Danny. I'm sorry I haven't seen some of your videos. It's been a while. I'll be honest, guys. I just can't keep up with everyone's video. So these are some of the high reflective tapes.
Are these costly? Or?
They are cost. Yeah, they're a little expensive. They're about $20 a roll. This one has the highest reflected. I forget how they read it. How they read the reflectability, but this silver it's at 700. That is the highest number that it reflects. It's a 700, and then you have the orange. Then you have the lime. I think this one comes next at 400 reflectability, and this one's at 200. And there's others, guys, but this is what I like to use. But here's the catch, guys. If you go and buy some of this, and you're gonna say you're gonna cut a piece and you're gonna wrap your own rod, there's a little bit more than that. Okay, let me just kind of go over. We're not gonna do one now, but you're gonna need. All right, you're gonna need something, guys. And someone several months ago told me to use this. I was having trouble with the tape after wrapping it around the rod. It would come back up. They said to use, what is this?
Solarez. Just
Solarez.
It might be backwards.
It might be backwards, but they'll make it out. This is the glue, guys, and this glue dries in a matter of seconds. Okay, wait, don't. You just can't put it on. It's gonna dry. If you do that, it won't ever dry. You need to have a black light. So as soon as you put this, you hold your wrap down, you put the glue on there, and you put the black light. It won't take longer than 3 to 5 seconds, and it sets. So all of these here have been wrapped, and right where it ends, you need to put the glue. You can't. It's a translucent, transparent glue, but all of these. We'll be taking this rod out, guys. This rod's gonna look amazing when we go fishing next time. So you need the high reflective tape, the glue, and the black light to dry it. It dries it instantly.
So, Real Caffeine says he's been using Berkeley Big Game for years, but they recently found a line called Tightline at Bass Pro, and you get a massive roll that lasts all 4 of his reels, and it's only $15.
Okay, does it come in a? I know that we're really lagging here.
Yeah.
Does it come in a high vis? I'm all about the high vis, especially green. That's one of the reasons I choose this one from Cabela's. And when, let's see if this works. Yeah, I guess it doesn't work, but when we're fishing at nighttime, it looks really, really good. Anything you want to talk about? Anything on your mind? You want to talk about some games or something?
Yeah.
How many gamers we have here? Cookie's a big gamer, guys. Tell them what you got for your birthday.
A gaming chair?
Cookie got
like
Cookie got an awesome gaming chair, guys. Awesome.
Here's the one that thought about Mom would never.
Yeah, mom's Cookie's a big gamer, guys. I mean, that's his passion. He likes to do it. He does well in school, and so he wants to play games. That's what he wants to do. Not a problem. Heck yeah, Cookie right there. I can see right there. That's Real Catfish. Guys, please help support one another. Real Catfishing. He has an amazing. I like to call him. He's an upcoming talent in the catfish industry. He's very knowledgeable, very very smart. He does good videos. He's very very good. I mean, we all are. Everyone who does videos, but he's moving up in the ranks very very fast. He's coming up very very quick.
Danny's 100 miles away from the box store. So
Oh, Danny's far away.
yeah.
Sorry to hear that, Danny. Sorry that you're so far away. You know, Danny won. He won one of our giveaways. I think it was the whisker lights. What do you call them? Night lights. I forget what they call.
Night lights.
Night lights.
No, those aren't. That's.
From. Anyways, he won something from us. He also won a Whisker Seeker catfishing rod from Catfishing Carp. Catfishing Carp giveaway, and he won one. Not from us. The Whiskers. One of these. He won one of these rods.
Oh, nice.
Anyone use?
And it was the Eagle Claw high vis line. I bought 500 yards of 25-pound test at a yard sale for $3.
Eagle Claw.
High vis line.
I'm sure it sounds awesome. I mean, at 25 pounds, that's a good rating. I had tried 30-pound, 30-pound Whisker Seeker line. I didn't like it. It was too much memory. Their 20-pound it's good. As a matter of fact, those who have keep up with my videos, y'all know that I had a slight issue with Whisker Seeker line. They did make things right with me, and they did send me. So I am doing the trial run on this rod here, guys. I've always said this rod will be given away. This one, I'm not gonna buy another one. This is Whisker Seeker 9.5 foot rod. This will be on a giveaway. I'm not sure if we're going to be giving it away at 3,500 subs or 5,000 subs, but it's going to be given away with the reel. It's a pin reel. I've only used this twice. It's a pin battle too, 5,000. I haven't done the video's not coming out yet. I mean, we're not nowhere near that, but this will be a giveaway. I'll be giving this away with my custom wrap.
PGA's bottom feeders.
PG, what is it again?
H.
PGH, guys. He is a pro staff. He has his own Demon Dragons, guys. Check him out. Well, I'm guessing he's pro staff because he does have a Demon Dragon under his name. You see how they put their names here? So Catfish Bill has a. This is a hyphen blue.
Joe?
No, right here.
No.
This one right here.
So
Like I said,
Demon Dragons.
only the Demon Dragons, and this is
Muddy River Catfish.
Muddy River Catfish, which I can only imagine that's Chris Flores. This is Chris Flores. Demon Dragons.
Uh-oh.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging around. Thank you. What is
Yeah. Yeah, I still love them. Fights and Ride broke up. But they sold me another one half price. Love the rods, by
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he contacted Matt from Whisker Seeker, and one of his eyes popped out, and I have their small rods, the 38-inch, and we were on Ocean City vacation. I think it was last year, and I don't know. I put it behind the TV, and that's with a sliding door, and it broke.
That's the one?
Yeah, it's in there. It's it broke, and I don't want to contact Matt. It broke on because I'm sure my fault.
We put behind the TV.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do that.
So, it's the Fire Dragon. This is the Fire Dragon.
PGH bottom feeders. He just talked about the Demon Dragon that he has.
The Fire Dragon.
Fire Dragon. That's a really nice one. That's the one that's got the flames right below the head. It's a really cool Demon Dragon. Anything else quick you want to talk about?
Not really. I mean,
No?
we got through our collective take the rods. The nice rods.
So are we gonna go fishing? Guys, the catfishing, I believe it's picking up. I've been watching people post pictures on what is that app? Fishbrain, and a few videos on YouTube, and I believe the bigger fish are starting to get active. I saw a 34-pounder be pulled out of the tidal basin, so the big ones are coming in. And if you ask me, I believe the big fish spawn in the tidal basin because it's just a good place to hang out.
I felt like as soon as we came to start fishing, all the fish just went away. Like when we started fishing there,
Mm-hmm.
all the fish just went away after we started really in 30s. Like
No, when we started fishing,
Yeah.
it was incredible. I
Incredible.
mean, we were catching. Oh man, look at that! Who
Oh,
gave us?
really?
That's amazing.
Real.
Thank you,
Wow,
thank you.
thank
It's right
you.
there. That's real catfishing.
Yeah, let's take yeah. Where is it?
That's very, very nice.
Wow.
Me and Cookie have a deal, guys. We're not asking for it, but any money raised on YouTube during our live chats, he gets it all. Thank you so much.
I want to try to find the message. It's lagging though.
Yeah, well,
Oh, real catfishing. Was on lunch. Gotta head back. Great live, guys. Thank you.
thank you so much. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you so much. Like I said, guys, Cookie gets that money, and I told Cookie, I made him a deal. I said, I'll put the part that YouTube takes. So if YouTube takes the percentage,
Yeah.
I'll make that up. But thank you. That's very, very nice of you guys. Appreciate that.
I had just been caught, but it just went back to the. Wow.
What's that?
It just.
Oh, it's catching
just-
up. Yeah,
just
the
catching
line.
up,
The
yeah.
line. Appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. Guys, if y'all want to mention what's your favorite rod, your favorite fishing line, let us know. Let us know. I know you hear me talk a lot about Whisker Seeker. I like Whisker Seeker, but if you ask me for my second best fishing rod, guys, it's the Casking Cat Tech. It is a very fun rod. I need to make a video showing.
Wasn't it that really smooth one?
It had a lot of bend. You fought that 30-pound catfish.
Wasn't it
We were
at night?
live. We were live.
Night?
No, it's the rod, not the reel. Not that it's
No,
right
at
here, but
nighttime.
it was not at nighttime. And here's
Yeah,
the thing: is
hers
that
was
I
smooth.
the camera action, I was too close. I've always said, guys, when a rod has a lot of action, a lot of bend, makes a video that much better. I like to use rods that have lots of action because as creators, and what we do is we entertain. We're trying to entertain. That's the main thing. Is the action will entertain people. If you catch that,
The bends.
the bend. My good friend right now isn't in the chat. KLG from Maryland Fishing. I've been watching his videos and he has some new rods, and his rods have lots of action. Now, a lot of action sometimes means too flimsy.
Yeah.
That's so you take one thing and give another. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but I just like when you're fighting a fish, a 20-pound or 30-pound fish, and that rod is bent in half. I mean, it's just Casking Cat Tech is my. Let me say that again. It is the Casking Cat Tech medium action. Medium action. So it's maximized for 30 pounds, and that's what you were fighting that day is a 30-pound catfish, and
Well,
you were struggling.
Someone said what rods are hanging on the wall behind you.
Oh, that's a very good question. These rods are very, very old. Can you see a name, Cookie?
I can see the reel, but I can't see the. Wait, maybe. I meant. Oh. Singus? That's the only name I got.
Say it again?
Singus.
Spell it.
Cygnus.
Cookie said Singus. Singus rod. They're old rods. They're probably over 20 years old. I got them from Academy when I used to live in Texas. These are some of my first rods that I was fishing with. Like I said, guys, I've always liked to use smaller rods with lots of action. Lots of action. Oh, so they can see the stickers up here on live chat.
Oh, they can.
Oh, we can't see it here, but they can see them. That's awesome. Are we missing something? What did Danny's? Oh no, this is what's his name? Damien?
Damien Martinez Fishing.
Thank you so much for stopping by, Damien. Appreciate that. What is his favorite rods here?
My
Shakespeare.
favorite rods are Shakespeare and Daiwa, and favorite rigs are top bottom rigs. And PGH said his favorite rod is the Muddy River Catfishing flathead rod, and the reel is Ming Yang and MK 600.
Okay. I know everyone. Let me just tell you something about the Muddy River catfishing rod. I have not touched it. I'm always looking at videos, and people say that they love them. That there's like the best rod they've ever used, and I think we need to get one.
Which one?
The Catfish Stores, Muddy River.
Flathead?
He said flathead.
Yeah.
I like the just it looks the blue catfish because it's got that white tip.
Pond River is an ugly stick.
Ugly stick is phenomenal, you guys. You can never go wrong with an ugly stick. Absolutely never. The GX2s, I have 3 of them. That's what landed my 52-pound blue catfish, and I did it with ease. Those are the ones that are painted with fluorescent paint. They're here to put away. Ugly sticks are phenomenal fishing rods, and they're very affordable.
I remember the Walmart rod.
Tiger,
I like
the Tiger,
that.
Shakespeare. That's what someone said. Someone said, what is it?
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
And Daiwa. Yeah.
Very good rods.
I liked it.
It would be a challenge to catch a 40-pound catfish.
30 pound, it was a nice fight. I liked
Yeah,
it.
but
It felt
I
nice.
remember when the Tiger Elite,
It
was a Tiger rod. No, it didn't break.
It didn't break.
That's when we did the Walmart challenge, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Marshall Hertz just joined. Thank you so much for joining and sympathies for what just happened to your family and you losing your uncle. Just very sorry to hear about what happened to your uncle. We did do a Walmart challenge, guys. Once again, that's when we're a little bit cocky and catfishing was on fire here. And we went down to Walmart. We picked up 2 Tiger rod combos. We paid $17 for the rod and reel combo. And we said that if we were to catch a trophy catfish, so a trophy catfish here, it goes by weight. We said if we were to catch a trophy catfish, we would give it away. And we did. That day, we caught a trophy catfish. I mean, it was incredible. I mean, you talk about a Walmart challenge going right. It went right.
Perfectly right.
It was awesome. But like I said, guys, that's when catfishing. We're talking about 3 or 4 years ago. Catfishing back then was incredible. I'm not sure if it was a fluke that year or what, but we've been hoping for a year like that ever since, and it hasn't happened. Maybe this year, we'll see.
But you said there was like a crack.
So when I did cast, I heard the paint crack a little bit. It cracked.
But that's just a paint.
Yeah, just the paint. But I did hear something crack when I cast.
So, I like that rod a lot. It felt smooth. It just felt too smooth to me from Walmart. I just liked it.
For $17, it did the trick. And we were talking about I'm always about, if you're going to come down here, a lot of people come down here for vacation, tourist. They come down for job interviews. A lot of government employees, they're down here for a week, 2 weeks, some even for a month. If you come down here, go down to Walmart, pick yourself a cheap rod and go down to the basin and catch a catfish. I mean, I lived in San Antonio, Texas, guys. I'm from Texas, San Antonio. Most of you know that. If you don't, well, now you do. And down in San Antonio, we had two major lakes. One is called Calaveras, and the other one's called Bronick. And that's where they have the power plants. That's where they make or produce the electricity. And they stock redfish in there. And the redfish, they stock them at finger lengths, and they grow very rapidly in there because it's so hot. It's like an incubator. That water's so hot. But I used to fish from the bank, and I used to go often, and I didn't catch a lot of caught a lot of small catfish. And for me, when I was catching these 10, 15, 20 pound catfish, I wanted to get the word out there. I wanted people to come catch these catfish, what I was doing. I mean, I had been fishing so many times until, I was catching them anyways. That's why I did the channel. Some people say, Elston, you're doing wrong. You're giving away all the stricken holds. I don't know. I will always tell you where I'm fishing until I hit 10,000 subs. If that ever happens, then I'll maybe think about not being so discreet where I'm fishing at.
Yeah.
Someone says, You should just say you're at the Potomac River. No.
We're small.
We are small. It's like Catfish Bill said. Yeah, he says you're nothing. You know, people who have 2,000-3,000 subs, and you're like a speck. And you're right, we're a speck. But you know, anyways, we enjoy what we're doing. I want people to catch what I'm catching.
I'm seeing this more often.
Oh, it's because they're doing a comment show. It's because it thinks it has something. Go ahead and show.
It broke.
It thinks it has like something that's not supposed to be shown on TV. I mean on YouTube. Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, we've been almost an hour.
Here.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Those are, like I said, we're gonna be going fishing hopefully this weekend. Right? We're gonna do this weekend.
Sure.
At least a couple hours.
Yeah.
We want to show off these high reflective tape rods. I think they're gonna look absolutely beautiful.
One thing I've seen like a lot is the Ming Yang, I think, rod. The Ming Yang rod.
Ming Yang, but that's real.
That's real. Okay, so the
Wait.
Ming Yang, real. That's what it was.
That's what Luke from Catfish and Carp uses. But he's also had a little bit of trouble with it. The spinning rod. Well, I mean, he catches fish like crazy, so they kind of slip and break after a couple of years. I've never used expensive reels. I've given away expensive reels, but I've never purchased expensive
Because
stuff.
you like the sound.
All right. Since we're talking about, I think I can make this happen here. Oh, is it gonna work or not? Is it gonna work?
You want me to hold it?
Yeah. All right, Cookie. So, what brand is this?
It is the Whisker Seeker?
No, this one right here. Can
Oh,
you see
right
that? The brand?
Kowaski?
No, it's a Yosh.
Yoshikawa.
Yoshikawa. So, guys, if you go to Amazon and you look up bait runners, these used to be one of the first ones that came up, and it is a Chinese brand. It's not a brand name, and I've had these for 3 years, and up to this point, I haven't had any problems whatsoever. We enjoy them, but one of the most important things, and this one does have a really good drag. It's gotta have that loud flicker. That to me, it means everything. It means the world to me.
The two things he wants to see, he and hear in the video, is the clicker and a nice
Exactly.
bend in the rod.
You gotta catch some of the drag if you can, if the fish is strong enough to pull it. Some of the drag and the bend action. Anything else?
So far, yeah. So it seems like the more popular one is the Ming Yang.
The Ming Yang?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ming Yang reel, I believe. I don't think they have a rod. Someone please correct me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maurice said something. Yeah, Maurice says his wife has a couple of those, and I love them. I absolutely love them.
Everyone said like if you want to ask questions about the 360 camera,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's on his contact info is on his info page.
Yeah, we talked about it, me and Cookie. Well, I showed him about it. I got really excited when I saw your video, how you could turn it around, and I believe you can even zoom in. I don't know if people have trouble maneuvering it, those who are watching at home, but I did like that 360.
I don't understand how it works on a computer. That's
Yet.
It's yeah. We can't really explain it.
No, but it's not a computer. You the camera, it's you connect it to your phone and you're live on YouTube.
No. I mean like if you're on computer,
Uh-huh.
I don't understand how you're supposed to turn it. The view, because on phone like it's simple.
Oh.
You can just touch it.
Got you.
But
So
without
those will be
touchscreen.
watching us. Yes, you're right. Or with the mouse. I'm sure with the mouse.
Maybe.
Yeah. Who's coming? Okie Catfishing. Okie, my man, came in. Thank you so much. Thank you, Okie. Thanks for joining. Appreciate that. I don't know if Okie I know Okie has lost so much weight. Okie, straight up, you look amazing. Yeah, straight. Man, I wish I could do that. I need to lose some pounds, and Okie did it, man. He did an amazing job. Okie catfishing lost a lot of weight. Get best catfish. What best catfishing bait? I mean,
That's with live bluegill.
I'm sure everyone knows our favorite catfish bait. What's our favorite catfish bait?
Eel.
Cut eel. Do you know our second favorite bait?
White perch.
Exactly. DC Metropolitan Angler just showed up. Thank you so much for joining, DC.
Oh.
I need to see some of the videos. I know you put out a whole bunch. I did see one or two of them, but I haven't seen them all. Eel, white perch. My biggest, like I said, guys, most of you have caught 50, 60, 70-pound catfish. My biggest catfish is 52 pounds on white perch, cut white perch, and it was a small piece. And I have a pretty good video. When I say pretty good video, it means it's good footage, really close up, and you can actually see the size of white perch that I was using that day. And it wasn't very, very big. I mean, you might be talking about 1.5 inch square by 1/2 inch thick. It wasn't a big chunk. And who was talking about that? I think Catfish Week. No, someone. Oh, Patriot Catfishing was talking about that yesterday. He had an awesome live stream, and he had some good people on his show, and they were talking about sometimes you don't need a big bait to catch big fish.
Where's Oki at? It says it's flooded down there. Also, what is it? Danny says it's flooded as well.
I know Oki's from Oklahoma, and yeah, they're really flooded down there big times. I mean, it's really, really bad. Have you guys fished at Jones Point State Park? I don't think so, but I need to look it up now. Someone asked Jones Point State Park.
Have you guys fished at Jones Point State Park? I heard it's really bombed for catching stripers.
We need to go check it out then. We need to check it out.
There's some action there.
So I believe Martinez lives near Lake Anna, and if you do, we were at Lake Anna last weekend, but we were there on the beach area. I did take one carp rod, but from the beach area where everyone's swimming at to start fishing was just too far of a walk. It was too hot, so I didn't take any camera gear. But no, I didn't do any fishing.
So near the end where everyone started getting tired and we just started like, I went to go change from like swimming, and after that, he was looking at our phone, right? And he looked at the weather.
Yeah.
And we were like, pack up.
Oh yeah. Was it not this past weekend, but the weekend before, I think it was. So we were at Lake Anna. Lake Anna is about an hour and a half drive from where I live here in Northern Virginia, and it was about 2:30, and I knew there was gonna be storms coming that day, and I kept on checking the Doppler, and my wife had just sat down to eat, her steak or whatever they're barbecuing, and I told her, I said, look, I know you just sat down, you're hungry, but you should really put that aside and help me pack up. And she did. And we packed up quick. And as soon as we packed up, man, a severe thunderstorm passed by. It was
bad.
It was really bad. Really, really bad.
It was covering the whole windshield. I don't even know how you were driving.
I'll be down in July. Catfish Bill's coming down in July. Let us know, Bill. We'll go down there and fish with you. Oh, the tournament. Oh, there we go. DC Metropolitan Angler. His next catfish tournament will be on July 29th. Guys, let's talk about really quickly. I need to give credit to DC Metropolitan Angler. This guy fishes for all types of fish, all types. And I'm going to just say this how I see it. He has a very, very strong passion for bass fishing, snakeheads, crappie. Yes, he does do catfishing. He does. I just can't say thank you enough for a person. He's an all-around fisherman, but his passion, I'm sure, it's more of a lure type of fisherman.
Yeah.
This guy goes out and does catfish tournament for the catfishermen to go out there and do cat. And he gives away a $90 ugly stick. It's a big water ugly stick. And he does this out of his own pocket. He does it out of his own winnings, and he pairs it up with the reel. And he got over 41 anglers together at the DC Tidal Basin. This was about almost a month ago. And guys, please support the DC Metropolitan Angler. I mean, this guy is an amazing person. He puts on this catfish tournaments. I don't know. He must have a big strong Facebook page, because I don't know how he gets all these people together. I mean, all people came down from Pennsylvania and maybe some from New Jersey. It was an amazing event, guys. I mean, I just please can't say thank you enough. I consider him to be a bass fisherman. Put it on a catfish tournament. I just give it up to the man, straight up. Thank you.
But we need to talk about the New Mexico fishing trip.
Another one? Who said that? Oh, bottom feeders told that to catfish. Are you going down again to New Mexico? Thanks, man. Of course, man. You deserve it.
I'm going to July for my birthday. No, I'm not going down in July. I'm going to, where is it?
Yeah, let's go. They're talking to each other. That's cool. Sure.
I'm going to DC. So he is kind of here.
Very, very nice.
Hey.
So, guys, we're going to wrap it up here in the next few minutes. I asked Cookie to help me do this for 30 minutes, and we're over an hour. Thank you. People want to see you. I mean, Cookie's here. Look at the camera right there. Look right there.
Yeah.
There you go. Guys, thank you so much. We're going to go live. We need to go soon.
What time is it? 9:13.
Yeah, I know. You got to go take a shower and get ready for bed, for school. School's almost out. How much longer? 2 more weeks?
10 days.
10 days. He has it counted at 10 more days, and he'll be on summer vacation. That's awesome. And then we'll be doing a lot more fishing. So you see? Would it get time to go fishing? Yeah, exactly. Time to go fishing. Man, I've been home these last like 2 or 3 days. My employees, they go to work, and I look at the forecast, and I'm like looking at 92 degrees humidity. I was like 92 degrees, with high humidity. I'm like, oh, should I go out and fish right now? I was like, no, I wait till the nighttime. So I definitely want to get out there. We will.
School's out here in Oklahoma. The kids are running amok.
What was that?
School's out here in Oklahoma.
Already? Wow. So I guess that's like maybe Texas, San Antonio. Maybe the kids, because normally they get out of school 2 weeks before. So you're probably right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Way to go. What did you say?
Way too hot. Got a permanent tan line.
Yeah. I mean, you should see my son Mason. We put on a small. We for the past 2 years we have an above ground pool, and it's a little bit big for Mason. It's 48 inches high, and I don't know what across, like 18 feet. So we got a smaller one for Mason. I think it's 30 inches by 12 feet across, and he's out there every single day, and he's getting really, really burned, sunburned. So are you. You get a little tan too.
Yeah.
That's good. Guys, we want to wrap it up and just say thank you so much.
Yeah.
We just talked about suspending baits, demon dragons, other ways how to suspend your baits. I suspend my bait. I use demon dragons / spooks. The only reason I do it is to keep my bait off the bottom. Like I said, once you start doing it, you're gonna like it, and it's hard to go back to the Carolina rig. I haven't gone back. Maybe I will, just to try it out again. But it's fun. Once you start using the Sandy Cooper rigs, demon dragons, spooks, it's awesome. It works. Want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
What do you want to sign off?
See ya.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. We hope we can go fishing this weekend, and tune in. I think the big boys are gonna be coming in. Hopefully, we catch some fish for you. And until then, appreciate it. Absolutely, thank you so much. Y'all take care. You gotta help me end this. How do you end this?
Should I press the X?
Push the X.
Yeah. Press the X.
You know what? Maybe we can do a tour. You want to do a tour? But we don't have lights.
Who says we don't?
Guys, who wants to see our messy shed?
You see, this looks pretty nice, right?
All right, guys. I'm gonna
turn this around.
Y'all been good.
I'm
gonna limit.
That's where it gets messy.
Hold on.
This is the nice part. This is all organized. Well, somewhat. This
What do you
is a small little space that you can see. And then over there, see everything.
All right, so let me step out. Let me show them a little bit
Nice.
of our messy area here.
I'm gonna watch
Guys, this is my workshop, my shed. There's those of you who keep up with my videos. There's Mason's, his toy that we bought him from some of the earnings from YouTube, and I have a bunch of stuff here.
Yep, it's exclusive.
Who can be the first one to tell me what QSC stands? If you see that bag, that'd be a good question. Maybe a hint to see that disco. What is that? That disco light up there, laser strobe light. That's a good question. So someone can answer that. Are they still on, Cookie?
Yep, it's all.
Let's
I'm watching the stream. I'll tell you.
Are
when
you?
it's too dark. Let's see if I can still see.
Can you still see? Can you see Cookie's mini basketball court?
Yep, I can still see. That.
Let's turn on some lights. Wait. There we go. So this is where Cookie slams. He can slam dunk when we set it to 4 feet high. Come on, Cookie. And all right, Cookie. Let's see what you got.
What?
Let's see. Let's see if you can make a basket.
Alright. This is. Wait, I'm just gonna put this here. That's me.
Oh, it got dark.
Uh-huh.
Nice, nice. Where we at here? There's the new pool, the small kiddie pool for Mason. He's out there every day. Anything coming through?
Cookie Jordan.
Cookie Jordan?
Yeah, I can see the pool.
You know, it would be cool to show the. Hold this like this. Let me take off the battery. Hold that. But
Okay, I can still see where I'm aiming at.
okay.
Okay, let me just catch up with this thing. Wait, okay, there you go.
Hold on, we're gonna go outside. We're gonna show the high reflected rods.
Alright. Is this alright? I don't know really. Let's see if we can see it right now. Oh, whoops, I'm falling back.
Hold on.
Do you want me to set up the tripod?
Can they see that or not? Let me see. Let me have the.
It's kind of like. Let me see.
Kind of. They can see the high reflected, high vis tape. All right, let's close it out. Come on, Cookie.
You can see like light. It looks like a light shining whenever you actually turn it on.
All right, back to the mini YouTube studio here. So this is, guys, where my employees come every single day and they wash their paint rollers, brushes, and this section is where we record here.